Philippa from We Are Twinset. Welcome back to our channel. So today we are doing a bit of a homey video, aren't we? We're at my house and we just thought during this time we spent so much time at home. There's been a few things that we've been loving that have made our life easier, that have made us feel good. So we just wanted to share with you a few at-homey, lifestyle-y bits that have been putting a smile on our face.
Definitely,
really.
And as Sarah said, a lot of us have been home a lot more than we would ever normally be. You know, during lockdown, those 3-4 months solidly at home. And I don't know about you guys, but we've done quite a bit of home improvements, a bit of DIY.
A lot of tidying.
Just trying to make home as pretty and as welcoming and as comfortable as possible. So there's been actually a few brands that have been developed during lockdown, which is a really lovely story. So we wanted to share those. A few little independent brands that you guys might not know about that have really made lovely impacts in our homes. And
a few biggies as well.
Exactly.
A few kind of
and
like
some hacks as well.
Some hacks, a few like key cleaning things, which excites us both a lot.
So we're just going to go through them all, share everything we're loving, and hope we inspire you too. So we've got 10 different brands we're going to show you. We want to start off with a very new brand to us that we found during lockdown. Actually, Sarah, you found it, so I'll give you credit.
I found it on Instagram. It's Charleston. We're not sure if it's Charleston or Charleston Interiors. But we are both obsessed. It's the most gorgeous homeware brand. I found it on Instagram. It has got all those finishing off pieces that you need for your house, whether it's faux plants, pampas, that I'm gonna point behind to my pampas, table placemats, styling bits. They've just literally got everything, and the price points are so good. We've both bought a lot of stuff from there.
And as you said, it's those finishing touches that sometimes you can't find
them anywhere. It's like I got inside, which will show you, a kind of reindeer antler, and I've seen them on sites in America and they're about £100, and this was £9, and it's just exactly what I needed to finish off my shelf. So it's such a great site. There's something for everyone, amazing price points, and it's really helped, I don't know, finish
bring it to life.
Yeah, like I think we're guilty of the fact that we've been at home loads and we're looking at every single corner and thinking we want to put that there, we want to put that there. So it's nice just to be able to have got a few bits to freshen up those spaces and just kind of give it a new lease of life.
And I don't know about you, sometimes I look at an area in my house and I feel like I know that it needs attention, but I don't know what that item is. Whereas when you go onto Charleston's website, you get inspired so much because they have such a good edit and such a good collection of everything.
And it's styled really nicely as well. So a couple of things that I've seen, I've bought the whole picture.
You're like, oh, you need the whole look.
Exactly.
So yes, you've got the gorgeous pampas
in the vase.
And the vase. I've got the same vase, but in more of like a concrete. They have gorgeous vases. Also want to show you these, which I have.
Is it called a heavy?
Yes, so it's like a faux hedge. But they look so real, especially in the garden. I've got them on my dining table in the garden. That. Just brings the whole look together. Really makes such an impact. Something like this, I put them on with a lantern in the middle because before I had nothing on the table. And my husband was like, wow, that's really impressive. So yes, I wanted to show you these because I thought they were really fun and a bit different. I haven't seen anything like this on the high street before.
And also it comes together, right? Yes. Because sometimes this is my issue. You find a pot, but you don't know where to start to get the hedge bit, or you find a hedge and then you can't find a pot that is light enough.
Size. Yeah.
So that was really good. I've got, which will show you, a couple of, on my windows, like planters, the concrete with the faux, which I really like. And I just saw them and I bought 3 just to put on my windowsills, which I thought was really good. And then I've got the antler decoration that I'm going to show you. So there are pics from Charleston, and we're really excited. They've given us a 10% discount code for you guys, which we'll link in the description box below. And we've absolutely been loving you tagging us on what you've been buying, so keep it coming.
Okay, so the next item we want to talk about, and it's something that really excites me, doesn't it? It's our new
Philippa's like generally got the horn.
Vacuum cleaners. So we've got 2 that we want to share with you because they make us so happy.
They really do. We've got a sad life.
Right, so should I start off first? Okay, so I want to introduce you to our new best friend, and it is called the Miele Triflex HX1 Pro. Right, so let me just talk to you about Triflex over here, because this is the first Miele, and I say Miele, and that is how you pronounce it, by the way, for anyone thinking that I'm saying it weird, that is how you pronounce it. So she is the first cordless Miele vacuum cleaner. So before this one, had a plug-in one that was brilliant, but it was really old. We had it since our first ever flat. It lasted about 6 years, so it was a really, really decent one. But this is just as powerful, but cordless.
And it lasts for the whole house.
It really does.
Some of them that are cordless, they last like 20 minutes and you've done your stairs or you've done one bit if you're being a bit slow.
I think that's why this is genius. Lasts so long, and even better, it comes with 2 different battery packs. So you can have one on charge. So this is where the battery is. So you can have one on charge while you're hoovering the rest. So then when you finish the house, you just swap them over. So you're good to go for your next clean. And there you go.
Should we show them the lovely...
So I'm going to show... One thing I will say, it's quite heavy.
But it's okay because you know you're doing the most amazing job.
And you're having a workout at the same time.
Exactly. We're going to show you in use so you can see the exact thing because it's quite big to lift up.
Also, a really good point I want to share about this is we both have wood downstairs and carpet upstairs. And I know that some cordless vacuums, they're good on wood or they're good on carpet and they're not good on both. Whereas this is brilliant on both. And have you noticed if you've ever vacuumed in the evening, which I tend to do...
The lights make
and then
me
you're
so
like,
happy. How disgustingly dirty
I didn't
my
see
corners.
it, especially under the kitchen.
And also in the side of like the doors.
So it lights up so you can see all the little nooks and crannies that you've missed.
And it is a 3-in-1, so it has got the small duster buster vibe as well, and you can use it like this.
As you can see, it's so long, so if you did need to like get up to the ceiling, you
there's
could.
different attachments as well that are all in the snazzy rack. Anyway,
So
you can see that we're obsessed with it. So
it makes me really happy. And also the carpet, my triangles.
I don't think I've mastered triangles yet. I think you need to
I've got a real thing for like, you know, when you've hoovered and you get like those beautiful triangle shapes.
You do get quite a sweat on doing that.
I like it. But this is the skills that I've mastered over lockdown. Right, so can we talk about this?
Yes.
Bad boy?
I also wanted to share with you a very exciting delivery that we had during lockdown, which was the Dyson robot.
I mean, Mama loves it, but Lenny doesn't so much.
Yeah, I'm going to include a little video of Lenny who says, "No, I like it." Hi to the robot.
Hi.
Hi, robot. Do you want to put it on?
No, like it.
You don't like it?
No, like it.
No more? And my dog's also not as keen. However, this was something that Craig and I really, really wanted to try. I'm quite new to having wooden floor and also having a dog. I find that there's a lot of kind of dust and things and like dirt from the dog that comes in quite a lot, and I don't want to hoover every single day. So this is literally like music to my ears because you can put it on and it does its own thing and it picks up absolutely everything. So I do my big hoover kind of once a week or when I need to, and this I just have on the whole time. It's super sleek. It kind of just charges on a flat mat. And you press a button and it does all the hard work for you.
So do you find like at the end of the day when you're bathing Lenny, you put it on?
Or even when I'm having dinner and it really just does its own route and I kind of like to follow it around. It's quite relaxing just to see it kind of
Does
going
it make
around.
a loud noise?
No, it's quite soothing, shall I say. So it is the Dyson 360 Hurist robot, and it's definitely a luxury item, but I think especially if you have dogs and kids and you just like a spick and span home, it is an incredible investment.
But it's one of those things, like we say when we buy like investment design handbags, cost per wear. I mean, the amount
you're using it every single day. And you know what? It learns its own route, it adapts to your home, so it knows where like the corner is, and then it moves. We'll show you, and it moves out the way. It's just so genius. So 2 horny cleaning things for you that we're loving right now. Okay, so next up, on the topic of cleaning and spick and spanness, we wanted to share with you a new brand that we're actually sent to try called Colt and Willow.
As you can see, really beautiful packaging. There's something about this kind of bottle.
And also there's like recycled bottle vibe.
Well, that's the whole point. So they're recyclable, they are refillable, but they're also beautiful at the same time. So gone are the days where you look at things that are like eco-friendly and they just like don't look quite nice. Whereas these are saving the planet and also keeping your house
and smell really
good. So over here we have got the bathroom cleaner, and I don't know about you, but I sometimes feel like, especially my bath, it picks up so much dust. I have all my cleaning products downstairs, so sometimes it's quite annoying. I have my whole house cleaned once a week, but sometimes it's quite annoying to have to go downstairs. I know that sounds like quite dramatic, but it's quite nice to have a cleaner upstairs.
That looks nice.
That looks nice, that you can just do it, because it does come with a zhuzhi spritz. That you can keep upstairs, so you can just give it a little clean, you know, whenever it needs it. So that's the bathroom cleaner.
Then we've got the washing up liquid.
It smells so good.
How good. I mean, I know you can't smell it, and I always do this, but it's really good, isn't it?
And again, it's something nice to have by your sink, have it on display, no bending, life made really simple.
And also sometimes I do feel with the kids that I'm always conscious of too many products.
Yeah.
And actually
this is all natural,
this feels
toxic free.
It just feels really good to use it regularly, really.
And the last one is like an all-purpose cleaner. So if you need to do all your surfaces, and again, it's just nice to know that it's non-toxic, it's all natural ingredients. So we wanted to really share our love for this brand. I think it's really great and worth looking into. Okay, so next up we're going to talk you through storage, which again is probably one of our favourite subjects of all time. I feel like you've just got into the whole storage
I'm a new storage whore.
You're so sexual in this video. So.
I don't know what's going on with me.
What's going on?
No, I've become obsessed. Do you know what it is? I think now that I've obviously had my kitchen done and I've got all this space, I'm really enjoying, I think what I didn't realise I needed in my life was everything to have a home. Before I felt really cluttered and everything was everywhere, and I think it, like we've said, it's being at home so much that I needed everything to have a place. And when I've decanted everything and putting everything in spaces, it's changed my life, and it's really helped me to be able to be more tidy because I know where everything goes.
Exactly. I think also you need a lot of time to do something
100%.
like this. It's not something you can do overnight, and
you've got to get the staff
right. So it's like a work in progress, and I almost feel like you're better off picking an area or a room that you want to work on, rather than thinking you need to do your whole house.
Because that's where I've gone wrong in the past. I'd take on a whole challenge and think I'm going to tidy my whole house today, and actually it's just not going to happen. So by doing it bit by bit, you're spot on. You can, even if you just do one cupboard, at least it gives you the feel for it, and then you just want to do more and more.
And each room you might want to have a slightly different vibe. So in your beautiful new kitchen, you've gone for the glass with the wooden tops, as I have in my pantry. But I'm renovating our family front room, which is going to be like a bit of like a cozy den / playroom. Don't really like to say that word, but that's really what it will be. So I've gone for more of like the wicker baskets and more of a natural vibe. So we want to share with you our favorite ones, because it, as you said before, it is quite daunting. There's so many, and you kind of don't really know what you need and where to get it from.
And you definitely don't need to spend a lot of money, but I think definitely you're right. Pick a kind of type that you like for each room, a vibe, and stick to that, because otherwise you don't want some mason jars, some wicker baskets. Obviously you want some to be airtight. So it actually requires a lot of thought. And our friend, organised by Charlotte, she's helped us with both our kitchens. She's so amazing at kind of working out what goes where. She goes through each drawer, and she massively helped us.
And also with storage baskets or containers, it's the size that's actually equally important. So you can buy like a huge tray and it doesn't fit, or you only need like or you don't have enough to fill it with. So I think it's always good when you're planning your storage is to work out what you need, where you need it, and the size that you need it to be.
It took me a good couple of weeks to work out, obviously with the help of Charlotte, what went where, measuring it, making how many I needed of them. And I underbought some things and overbought others just because I couldn't quite figure it out. But once you get it right, it's worth it. I mean, there's nothing better. We're going to show you, we'll link Philippa's video of her pantry organising, which is on YouTube, and we're going to show you kind of some of my cupboards as well, and you're going to show.
So I'm going to share this new one that's just come in for both of us. So obviously you can see in the cutaways Sarah's beautiful glass containers, which you can get from either IKEA, Amazon, John Lewis. So we will link all of our favourite ones below. Also H&M have great ones as well. So you went all glass.
I went all
no
glass.
Plastic. But I'm going to show you these fun crates that we both got sent from a website that we recently have found called Daisies and Dinosaurs. One of those lovely children's websites that has those gorgeous brands.
And such a good edit.
Yes.
Which is so important, because we hate trailing through so much stuff that we're not interested in. So when they've got the great brands and a great edit, it makes life so easier.
So these crates are really fun. They come in a multitude of colours and sizes, and they're all stackable, which is genius. So I've got quite a few for our new family room, which I'm going to use as the kids' storage for toys and rattles and puzzles and everything like that. But I've actually taken a few of Ava's one for makeup upstairs, because it's a great size, not too big, not too small, and I know
it's tall, so
it's tall, right? So I'm going to put this in my bathroom under my sink. just to house some like extra bits that I don't use every single day.
And my question is, why, if you have a lot of stuff, does it not look messy when it's in something, and when it's out, it looks messy?
True, exactly.
So if everything has a home...
Everything has to have a home. We wanted to share these with you because we thought they were really fun, and we've got a lovely 10% discount for them, so we will link them below if you're interested in taking a look. They're a really good price point anyway. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you. So I've lost count on what number we're on, but next up...
excited by everything, clearly.
But next up, we wanted to share these gorgeous Kilner jar flower arrangements from a brand called Fern and Primrose. So this is another fairly new brand on our radar. They were launched... Found on Instagram, launched, I think, just at the beginning of lockdown. Pretty much perfect timing for a brand like this to launch, because so many people were either buying for themselves to kind of bring their homes to life and feel a bit prettier at home, or to equally send as lovely gifts to someone that you wanted to kind of share some love with. And they're a duo as well, so obviously we love supporting a girly duo. So as you can see, they are stunning. So I've gone for this baby's breath arrangement with the grey and the black in the wooden crate.
So chic in the matte finish, isn't it?
It's really gorgeous, but they're totally bespoke. So I think you can have whichever colour you want. They come in one size, but you can have whatever colour you want.
And you can buy them singular and in sets as well, which is really good, because you might just want one for the middle of the table, or this would be great on a windowsill.
So a windowsill, a console table. It's on my console table just by the front door, a bathroom. It really just does bring it to life, and so lovely to have in your home, but equally a lovely gift to send to someone. Or if you are going around to someone's garden for a tea party, a really, really lovely gift. So I wanted to share that because a bit different. I haven't seen anything like this on the market.
And you can change the flowers in here as well.
You can, and I think what's really lovely about a brand like this is that you obviously buy the set, but it's something that will last forever because you can make it your own. You know, if you wanted to, you could repaint them, you could buy fresh flowers to go in them.
Or put faux flowers in there.
Faux flowers, so it's like a gift that keeps on giving, everlasting. And I really love them, so just wanted to share that with you.
Okay, so the next thing that we wanted to share with you guys is something that's put the biggest smile on our face.
Has.
You actually found this on Instagram, and it is a gorgeous girl called Lily Burney, and she's an artist, and she bespokes your prints, right? So she puts paint and glitter, which, if I'm saying that out loud, it doesn't sound very nice, but I just want to show you what she's made for us. And I hope you can see.
I feel like it just doesn't do it justice, but basically, if you can't tell in real life.
That's mine, by the way, which I'm yet to frame because I'm just finding a space for it.
It's stunning. Like, you can't really see here, but it's got glitter all over it.
But not like yellow glitter, like as in natural, gorgeous glitter and paint splatter. It's the most gorgeous, gorgeous way to kind of make a special photo even more special. And we've both, well, Phil's, you've already popped yours on your wall. I'm yet to find a frame to fit, but it just makes me happy. And I just think it's the most gorgeous gift. I've ordered it for a few friends that have just had babies and they've, you know, you want to get them something special. You always look at this photo and smile, and I think it's so lovely to find something so different because I've never seen anything like this.
I think also, especially at the moment, there's definitely been hard times during lockdown, but there probably, I think most people, I hope, would say that there's been a few selected really happy moments in time. And I don't know about you, I last week went on, actually I feel like you did this recently, a printing rampage. I had to have new prints, especially over the last few months. Just this time has, however challenging it has been, and it really has, there have been times that have been really precious to us as a family and spending time together and doing things that we wouldn't have necessarily have done. So both of our prints that have been embellished are both during lockdown.
And also, I've got to say that this, I had door traits done by the amazing Sasha Benjamin Photography, who actually takes a lot of our photos, and she comes on your front door and just around where you live and just takes family photos, obviously keeping a distance. And this, it was one of those days where it was due to rain. She came for an hour, the sun was shining, everyone was in a good mood, and even with Maggie you can see and Lenny, and we just got the most gorgeous pictures. Guys, we're really, really sorry. The camera died. We haven't quite worked out that one of us has the camera and the charger at the same time. So the camera died, so we've moved on to phone. So sorry if the lighting has gone a bit different, but we wanted to continue anyway. So what we were saying was, having your pictures from lockdown made even more special, just for incredible memories, is just something we're all on board for. So we wanted to shout out to Lily Burney, who creates these incredible kind of sparkly, wonderful pieces, and
we love them.
We love them all. We'll link her below.
Right, so next up, our go-to brand for rugs is Redoute. Hope we're pronouncing that correctly.
Interiors.
True.
Haven't they got their own Instagram handle, the Redoute rugs? Yeah.
So true. I think they were first kind of established with that kind of Moroccan vibe rug that I've actually got in my front room. So we wanted to show you 2 different style rugs that are both new in our homes. So first up, shall I share my one?
Go for it.
So it's at home, so obviously wasn't going to lug it over here. So I will include a nice little cutaway so you can see what I'm talking about. But I've had in my mind that I wanted, obviously, if you follow me on my personal Instagram, you'll know I'm garden obsessed. I love my garden so much. I put so much time and effort into it. And in the right-hand corner where I have my sofa kind of little setup, I had this vision for a while that I've wanted like an outdoor rug just to make it feel a little bit cozier. The kids love playing outside on the patio, and I was always lugging kind of play mats outside. So I wanted something that was big, that was obviously waterproof, because obviously with the weather in England, and would kind of bring that corner together, and it really, really does. So this is from Redoute, an amazing price point.
I didn't even really think about outside rugs before you even mentioned yours. I didn't even really...
No, and actually what's great about this one, it's indoor and outdoor. So it's quite a tonal design. It would probably go in any style, room, garden. It kind of just works really, really well. But yeah, it's a nice really little touch, isn't it?
Yeah, and also it brings it all together.
It really does.
You don't realise that actually it needed something like that to kind
until you've got it.
Yeah.
So true. So wanted to share it because it's a really great price point, and I think and I hope that it's still on discount.
Because you did put it on stories and people going mad for it. And the question that everyone asked was, can you leave it out in the rain?
I mean, I wouldn't probably leave it out if it was totally torrential, but over the weekend on Sunday, it was Ava's birthday party. And we had it out, and in the afternoon it did absolutely pour, and it was totally fine. It dries, and
so you don't roll it out at night or anything?
No, I left it out and then just let it to dry. Obviously during the winter months I will bring it in, I'll roll it up and I'll put it in our shed. But I think in general it's totally fine to get a little bit of rain on it, and it will just dry and it will be okay. So wanted to share that one, and then you've got a new little rug as well.
So we are both kind of doing up our playroomy family. Philippa hates the word playroom. Family room, Philippa playroom for me. We're both kind of doing them up at the moment, and I had from when Lenny was born, when he was really little, one of those foam mats in there, which he's kind of outgrown now, and it had like marks in.
Oh, and they pick it to pieces.
Oh, exactly. And what he would do is pick off the side and whack the edge with it. So I decided that actually it is a bit more grown up now. I wanted to get a lovely rug in there. So I saw on Redoute that they had this gorgeous black and white, quite Scandi, which is the kind of vibe that I'm going for in there, fringing down the sides. Again, what I love, comes in 3 different sizes. So sometimes you find something you like, but it's 100% ruled out because it's not the right size, whereas they often do, even their pillows and cushions and stuff, in different sizes, which is really handy. So we've done a little cutaway, which we'll show you, but I just love the way it just brings it all together. I'm making the walls lighter, so mixing the black and white with the grey and unisex, and I just really like it. So I wanted to share with you 2 new rugs from our favourite Redoute, and hope you guys enjoy them as well.
Okay, so last and by no means least,
cheers,
coffee, because, oh, nice. It's bad luck not to drink it. Since Alfie, I blame Alfie, I've become a real coffee connoisseur. But I'm not so much into like different types of coffee as you are. I feel like you're the real pro. I like a milky coffee and you like an espresso.
Yeah, Americano.
That's where we differ.
I know, who would have thought, hey?
So we wanted to end the video because I feel like during lockdown, everyone's either become like a pastry chef or like
banana bread queen or a coffee connoisseur.
Exactly. And you've got a really snazzy coffee machine.
So I think, I bought it just at the beginning of lockdown. We bought an espresso machine from John Lewis. It wasn't the snazziest of the snazziest at all, but it's the new one, the Virtuo machines. It makes the bigger coffees because we like Americano. So you know how some of them, like this one over here, it's like this much coffee and this much milk? We prefer more this much coffee and a splash of milk. So it's a Virtuo machine, press a button. We've done a little video for you guys. And do you know what me and Craig keep saying to each other? The cost per use on this is about 1p.
So does he not buy coffee at all now?
We have not bought, I mean, I've bought one Costa. I didn't even like it. I think I make a mean coffee. And I've got my takeaway cup, which if I'm going for a walk or something, I use, and we just use it all the time. We've got loads of different flavors, so the kind of not so strong to the decaf to the half decaf to the cookie. I could give you.
I think that's what you've given me. That's why I'm like, it's taken me a while to drink it. It's quite sweet.
But yeah, I love the Nespresso.
Do you know what? So before lockdown, I really enjoyed going for a coffee, or if I was taking the kids for a walk, I just always had to. I've got a lovely coffee shop at the bottom of my road. It was just always something nice to go pick up a coffee and then walk around the park. But obviously lockdown happened, and that didn't happen for quite a few months, and so I got used to making coffees at home and enjoying them. But as you said, you know, with the whole experience of going for a coffee with the nice mugs or whatever they give you, the takeaway coffee cups, for me, that's part of the experience of drinking it. So it brings us on to the subject of the coffee glasses that we both have, which makes, honestly,
it's an enjoy. It
really does. It makes it feel so special. They double-walled coffee glass.
Because you actually started with the small ones,
which I've had for years, and I used to only bring them out if I had like friends over for dinner and put like mint tea in them or something.
And
Never
Craig
used them.
ordered these online from Amazon, because like Amazon obsessed, and they're really
Look
really
how big they are.
But they're good for a good Americano. And actually, let me tell you, we have become coffee mug Insta champions.
We have
you guys,
so many people.
I think we're coffee mug influencers, because you guys have gone absolutely mad with them. So we're going to link the exact ones, both small and big, but you've got the big ones now.
And also I was going to say, because with these glasses, I went for brunch with Alex and the kids last weekend, and my coffee came in this glass, and it really it made me so happy. And I said to the waiter,
nicer?
I think so. I was so impressed. I said to the waiter, I was like, oh, lovely glass. He said, oh, thank you, then you. And it really I've never had a coffee like this in a restaurant before.
No.
It made such a big difference. So yours are from Amazon, but mine are Bodum, which they were on an incredible discount during lockdown. I'm gonna hope that they still are, because I think they were like 60% off for 6.
Well, mine are just a cheaper version of.
Cheaper version, but
They're
perfectly
called
the same.
Navaris.
So we're gonna link both options below so that you can see. Did yours also come in like a pack of 6 as well?
I think it was packs of 4 actually.
Okay, fine. So we will link them below, because they're pretty much minus. I never like mine smaller, slightly smaller, but still big, but like not as big maybe. But they make us really happy when we're at home having a coffee.
I just can't start my day or even begin my afternoon without one. I'm allowing myself 2 a day.
Well, these are the type of conversations we have. So sometimes we wait for each other to have we'll WhatsApp each other saying, have you had your coffee
before you come to my house?
Or shall we wait? And then we've got this new rule at the moment where we have one milky coffee to start the day,
and then a stronger one in the afternoon. But she likes an espresso style one in a different cup. I mean,
we've become
diva.
Really
Listen, coffee is a very important part of our lives right now.
You know what? I also think what I've learned is that you've got to take
Simple
pleasure
things.
in the simple, small things.
Absolutely. And on that note, we're going to say cheers.
Bye.
We're going to say thank you for watching, as always, and we'll see you next week, 7:30 a.m. for less coffee chat, more close chat. Bye.
Bye.